this is probably the dumbest idea I've had yet. So here we go. We might be just doing a short ride. This is Solid Waste Authority trails going into the Owahee. I can feel the rain coming. This is probably going to be a short ride. Now this should make for some interesting footage. Oh yeah, here comes the rain. And there's the rain. Got to be careful with all of this moss. This trail can get pretty slippery. Rain's actually a little cold. Now the original plan was to do about 30 miles today. And I don't think I'm going to be doing that. All right. So down to the bridge is about 3 miles, I think. Yeah, this isn't too bright. Oh yeah, this sucks. Woo! Those are good spots for gators coming out of the water. Oh yeah, I got that gritty taste in my mouth now. Thought that root might have been a snake. Looks like it's clearing. I've run this route before too. This is a good run. Boy, and I was worried about the heat. It was 91 degrees earlier. Oh, the cop's out. Good to know at least he's back here. I'm probably going to regret this, but I think I'm going to do the 15-mile loop. Because it looks like it's clearing and I'm already wet. I think if I would have waited 10 more minutes, I probably would have not gotten as wet. I would have just had to deal with a wet trail. That's Florida though. Wait 10 minutes and the weather will change. Ooh, check that out. I hope that's coming out. I sure hope I got that. That's kind of the whole point of me getting this GoPro, is to get shots like that. If that came out, all of this getting wet and having sand and water in my shoes would be worth it. Just for that hawk coming along with me, riding along. Out there is usually where the eagle's nest is, but I haven't seen it in a while, or the eagles. That's the turnpike up ahead. Daybreak scared me. Doesn't get any more socially distancing than this. I was thinking that today. I had to run some errands, and wearing my mask, put my mask on in my car, and it just kind of hit me with what strange times we're living in. You know, when I first started riding out here, this section, the grass, was as tall as the handlebars. And it was kind of creepy riding through this because we were new to being out here, and I didn't know if there were gators hiding in the grass, or what was it hiding in the grass. Well, that was like 6 or 7 years ago. I've actually had gators come across the trail on this section here where they completely block the trail, and you got to scoot them off or go all the way around. probably doesn't look it, but I'm actually doing 15 miles an hour right now. And it's 17 miles an hour right there. It was a little downhill. Ooh, don't wanna go that way. Yeah, what the heck. Well, no, I'm not going all the way around. Typically I'll go all the way around to the end, back there, but don't feel like it today. So now, straight ahead is the regular trail, but the secret trail, when that's flooded, is this way. And I am sure that is flooded. We've been having a lot of rain lately. This section here I've actually seen bobcat on. Oh, another hawk. Wow. Normally I'd stick around and get some footage of it, but I don't feel like it today. Because I got sand in my mouth. There goes a deer. So straight would be when I would do my 30 miler, but we're not doing that today. So we're gonna turn right and just do the loop. Actually, let me get a shot of one of my favorite spots right there to shoot pictures, that is. Sometimes those palm fronds look like snakes across the trail, and vice versa. I've actually ran over snakes before thinking that they were palm fronds. They don't like that too much. Luckily I've never gotten bit, or that they haven't been poisonous ones yet. All the years I've been coming out here, I've only seen one poisonous snake, and it was a water moccasin. And I kind of took a picture of it. He kind of healed up like he was going to strike, but I was far enough away, gave him some distance, got close enough just to take a picture. But but they're out here. I'm been fortunate enough not to come across them too much. Other snakes I have. A lot of gators too out here. Actually, just seeing the gators out here has made me really appreciate them as an animal. You know, they're so primordial. You see gators sunning themselves. I think it's up here. It might be a little further. Oh no, here it is. Like right up in there. The water's real high though. There's usually like a little landing, a little beach. I can't believe I'm one of those dorks with the cameras on their head now. That's how I'm getting these shots, by the way. It's mounted on top of my helmet. And I did that so that when I turn my head to look at things, you guys can see what I'm looking at instead of just a straight view. My feet were drying out a little bit until I hit that last puddle. Funny how it was pouring down rain earlier and now the sun's out. But again, that's Florida. Oh, nice little cardinal. That's the 10-mile mark right there. So we're about 5 miles from the car. Yeah, if I would have only waited about a half an hour. Oh well. It was saying it was supposed to rain later. We had more of a chance of rain later. Ooh, wait a minute. That was a was an Anahinga sunning himself. I don't know if you can see that or not. Hopefully you can. It's like a white egret out there. I probably should have pointed at the Anahinga too. I don't know if you can see my hands. That's another good spot for gators to come out and sun themselves. This section of trail, up a little further, I saw the biggest gator I have ever seen out here. Had to be at least 13 foot. He or she was a behemoth. And haven't seen him out here. Oh, see, that's the danger of puddles. But I haven't seen him out here or her out here since, which it's a shame because I'm sure there's poachers out here. But yeah, it was I think it was right up here. It was like right over here on the side of the trail.